Ragazzi, Just Noctis 89, Dragon Age dei Veilguard. Continuiamo la nostra avventura. Salvataggio 7. Per chi si collega mi guarda in queste condizioni è perché per via sempre del mio incidente che ho avuto ultimamente. Allora, quando mi tocca giocare, ok, ultimo saluto, iniziamo.
Thank you for making the arrangements, Dea.
For Katerina? How could I do otherwise? I'm so sorry, Lucanis. This must be such a blow. Rook, thank you for coming with him. I need Juan de la Muerte to plan this. His cousin has been no help at all.
I'm sorry, Dea. This is just too much right now.
If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
You're such a dear. I hope these two are paying attention.
Dea, don't flirt with my colleague.
Jealous. Fine. To business, then. There's a lot to plan. But first, I need the ashes.
Ashes?
Make it help us. Yes, the ashes. Katerina's ashes. From the cremation?
Oh, yes. Of course. I'll get them to you right away.
Ilario, what happened?
What do you mean?
Katerina, how? How did the Venatori get to her? When? Where? In the estate? In the city? How did they get past our people? What did they use? Poison? Blades? I need to know.
Cousin, stop. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad.
I'm not dwelling. Zara killed the first Talon. I have to know how if I'm going to stop her.
I told you. I'm handling it.
Boys, enough of this. We have other things to discuss.
My apologies, Andrea. Continue without me. I'll get you the ashes.
No, Andrea. Si comporta in modo strano.
Something's going on with him. I don't know what.
When he's not on the job, my cousin always has his head in the clouds.
Hilario can be a handful. But this, the only time I've seen him like this was when Lucanis died. You're worrying, aren't you? What will people say if they hear the demon of Virantium has a big, soft heart?
He's been careless at times, but never when his own life was on the line. Zara took down the first Talon. Anyone could be next. And my cousin doesn't want to think about it?
You have a point. It's not like Hilario to ignore a knife coming at him.
What do you need from me for the funeral?
Come. I'll get us some drinks and we can make the arrangements.
Okay, let's go.
Our house owes you for handling all of this.
Katerina was family. Can you imagine what she'd say if she saw us all like this?
She'd be furious, especially at Hilario, as usual.
How did you stay on her good side?
What good side?
To hear Katerina tell it, Lucanis can do no wrong.
It's easy to look good standing next to my cousin.
I'll have my people keep an eye on him for you.
Thank you, Dea.
Go on. I'll let you know if something comes up.
Ok, apri la descrizione della missione. Allora. Ok, possiamo fare questa di Bellara a sto punto. Echi del passato. Bellara torna dagli acropoli del velo per collaudare antichi manufatti elfici e assicurarsi che non siano pericolosi. Questo momento tranquillo offre un'opportunità per conoscerla meglio. Vai. E penso che possiamo anche usare il viaggio rapido a sto punto.
I bolstered guards along the rift. We took up the high ground after that.
If Elgar'nan and Gillenane can control people, we have no defense against that.
'Tis true. The gods' workings project elements of the worst kind of blood magic.
And what do you know about blood magic? Witch of the Wilds?
Enough to be wary of it. 'Tis addictive and dangerous when wielded by mortals, and likely leads to disaster when wielded by gods.
So you say.
Punto scarabocchiato. Darin, avrei davvero dovuto insistere con Melia affinché lasciasse prima la foresta. Sapevo che qualcosa non andava, la mia magia sembrava diversa, l'aria sembrava caricata di qualcosa, anche il vento frusciando tra le foglie. Pareva un avvertimento. Mi ha detto di andare avanti, di aspettare vicino al fiume. Ero lì, insieme agli altri, quando abbiamo iniziato a vedere le luci nel cielo. Del suo Arvel nessuna traccia, mi dispiace tantissimo. Diario di Tainor. Oros non è ancora tornato. Non avrei dovuto lasciarlo andare. Quando ha detto che avrebbe portato la reliquia nel cuore della foresta per occuparsene. Devo andare a cercarlo e mi porterò Gus. Oros e Gus sono sempre inseparabili. E Oros ha sempre detto a Gus che è il miglior segugi in circolazione. Gus troverà le sue tracce. C'è una mappa abbozzata della foresta che mostra dove Tainor intende cercare.
Veil jumpers are in trouble. They could use our help if we can find them. This map is a good start.
Ok, magari la possiamo fare anche dopo.
The forest doesn't seem right today.
What's it like when you use your magic?
Oh, it's like I'm touching something vast and eternal. A well deep inside.
Ah, not so much like...
Take it to him! You got him!
What's it like when you use your magic?
Oh, it's like I'm touching something vast and eternal. A well deep inside.
Ah, not so much like possession.
No, but it was terrifying the first time it happened.
That I understand.
Brooke, hi, hey.
Okay, we all know why we're here, right? Make sure that the artifacts we calmed stay calmed. We know. This should be easy. Yenarl, you and Strife take the first set. Irlin and Hamuel take the second. Rook and I will handle the rest.
I'm still a little confused about what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh, of course you are. Sorry, sometimes I forget not everyone spends all their time studying ancient elven artifacts. We're going to check the crystal alignment, fade connection, and the lyrium reserves.
Has alignment ever been a problem? Even once?
It's not worth the risk. Even if it's only off by a little bit, we know what happens.
Happened once, and we can't even be sure the crystal alignment was why. Look, I know what you're saying, but maybe if we
check it every single time.
I'm sorry. You're right. Sorry.
Forget it.
Are you okay, Bellara?
I'm fine.
It's my fault, really. I'm sorry, Bellara.
Let's go. We want to get back quickly.
Of course. See you soon.
So, what was all that about?
What was what all about?
That tension seemed pretty heavy.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Here we are. The artifact vault. Or one of them, at least.
Looks like it's seen better days.
Repairing reality doesn't leave a lot of time for repairing walls. At least until someone falls through a hole in the floor. Random example. Okay, see those 2 power crystals? The ones that aren't glowing? There should be a couple of replacements, charged ones in the room. If you grab them, I'll make sure the artifact stays calmed.
Come avevano fatto Lucia di Silais. Si trovava nel centro di un grande cerchio capolizzato, in condizioni di instabilità. Il manufatto emette calore e luce tremendi. Può fondere la pietra. Non avevano fatto lacrime di giugno. Si trovava nel fondo di un grande pozzo, in condizioni di instabilità. Il manufatto separa tutti i materiali vicini alle parti che lo costituiscono. Questi materiali possono includere le persone. Messaggio scarabocchiato di fretta. Ho preso in prestito il manufatto quanto d'arme. Ho capito come fargli creare delle frecce ed è in risonanza con altri manufatti. Non so cosa significhi, ma è interessante. Lo studierò presto, promesso. B. Nota scritta con cura. Abbiamo bisogno di una guida migliore per recuperare i manufatti. Non abbiamo indicazioni chiare su cosa fare, quando se ne trova uno, né su come capire se è sicuro o meno. Tanta gente non nuova significa tanti rischi. Bellara ha qualche suggerimento. Dati sui trascorsi motivata a rendere il tutto più sicuro. Consiglio di unirci e discutere delle sue proposte. Strife.
Okay, new power crystal is in.
Great, and the artifact didn't collapse the room.
Was that a possibility?
Always is.
Rapporto esplorazione. Gli alberi cantano. Rapporto di esplorazione. Gli acrobati del velo, Reinin e Nasi riferiscono quanto segue. Gli alberi delle rovine remote hanno iniziato a mormorare. Abbiamo sentito deboli echi e siamo andati a negare. Non abbiamo trovato l'origine, ma sembrava musica. Ci è voluto un po' per capire che proveniva da tutte le direzioni, perciò abbiamo passato un'ora girando in tondo e cercando di dare un senso alla cosa. Alla fine abbiamo capito. Proveniva dagli alberi. Eravamo completamente circondati dal brusio. L'intera foresta ne era pregna, difficile dire se fossero le foglie o i rami a generare il suono. Abbiamo riportato campioni di entrambi, ma non appena abbiamo lasciato le rovine remote, il mormorio è cessato, e da allora non l'abbiamo più sentito. Ok, questa è l'altra missione, ci penseremo dopo.
And there we go.
So it's calmed now?
Should be, and it'll stay that way for a while. And in the meantime, it won't tear open reality. Okay, let's keep going.
Sure. Sounds good. So it's nice out, at least. You know, ignoring that reality itself is paper thin here.
Hard to ignore that.
Right. Found one.
Great. Bring it over here and put it in the socket.
So what did this artifact do? Before it was calmed, I mean.
It would bring flaming rocks down all around it, every 30 minutes. And for some reason, you'd hear chanting while it did it. Not sure what that was about. Okay, reserves replaced, which means there. Everything's looking good. Thank you, by the way, for helping out. You have better things to do. I know.
Yeah, sure there's bigger problems out there. Doesn't mean this isn't important.
I appreciate that. Okay, one more to go. Not too far now. Thank you for giving me this chance to help people.
You were already kind of doing that, as a veil jumper.
Sort of, but it was never as big, you know? As grand. Helping you. Well, we're helping lots of people. Everywhere. I like that.
Ok, qui due. Quelli.
So how do you calm an artifact anyway?
You have to cut it off from its power source, but carefully. Some of them like to try and blow up when you do it.
Un attimo.
Hey, Rook.
What do you need?
Never mind.
Found the other crystal.
Great, slotted it in. There. Done.
You okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Or will be. It takes a lot out of you, all those little magic bits. Not hard, just exhausting. But it needs to be done, and done right.
Yeah, keeping reality from falling apart is important. But other veil jumpers can do this, why not let them?
Because maybe then I can make up for it.
Make up for what?
For not being good enough when it counted. I'm sorry, I can't. Not right now.
Ci nasconde qualcosa per Lara.
Lara, I'm...
My brother.
What?
Back there. You asked me why I did this. Why I put myself out here. For him. For my brother. Wherever he is.
Cos'è successo?
What happened to your brother?
Syrian. His name was Syrian. We were the same, you know? In a lot of ways. We wanted to learn everything. About Elvenon, the magic, the people, all of it. We heard about the Notisterthalin. Figured it had the answers. Or some of them. Then Arlathan started going wrong. I joined the Veil Jumpers to help people. And he kept looking, kept putting himself in danger. It should have been safe. I know, I checked that artifact 3 times. I guess it should have been 4. Artifact started pulsing. He was too close. I couldn't find my way in. They called him a hero. Wanted to make a statue. They thought it would make it all okay.
I'm sorry, doesn't feel like enough.
It's something, even if it doesn't fix it. Syrian, he felt responsible for our people, for me, my little brother. He thought he needed to take care of me. He called me Vora Shivan, hummingbird in Elven. Said it was because I could never sit still.
Ora Shivan. Elfico in
He loved me for it.
colibrino elfico.
Said it kept him thinking. Trying to keep me. And he helped me too. He kept me focused, anchored. And now he's gone. Because I wasn't good enough.
It's not your fault. You have to know that.
Then why does it feel like it was?
You lost someone important. Guilt's part of that. But if you don't learn to get past it, you'll drown.
I wish it were that easy. I've tried. Told myself I couldn't have done anything, and my head believes it. But my heart doesn't. So I try to make up for it. Honor him. Learn about our people. Find the truth. Maybe when I do, I'll feel it.
Feel what?
That he forgives me. And that I deserve it. We should head back. Rook. Thank you for being here.
Povera Bellara. Non deve essere facile perdere un fratello. Ragazzi, mi raccomando a tutti, attivate la campanella per non perdervi le nostre missioni. Just Noctis 89 sul canale. Bellara ha collaudato i manufatti ed è giunta alla conclusione che sono sicuri. Ha anche parlato di suo fratello, Sirian, morto in un incidente magico per cui Bellara si sente in colpa. Ah, bellissimo, congegno concentrante più 3, 24% di cure aumentate. I tempi di ricarica delle capacità di Bellara si sono ridotti del 10%, i tempi di ricarica degli altri compagni si riducono di 10 secondi ogni volta che le capacità di Bellara sconfiggono un nemico. Un oggetto semplice che concentra la magia ricostruito usando le reliquie lo trovate ad Arlatan. Bene. Ok, io direi che possiamo andare con la missione principale a questo punto. Ah no, aspetta. Allora. Lettera di Irene a Bellara. Bellara, è stato bello vederti. Sembrava un po' di essere come ai vecchi tempi, sai? Soltanto uscire per fare il nostro lavoro, invece di preoccuparci di tutto quello che sta succedendo in questo momento. So che è tutto un po' strano e so che non andava davvero a far mio dire certe cose, anche quando stavamo insieme, ma lo dirò comunque. Devi smettere di tormentarti per quello che è successo a Sirian. So che credi di poter sistemare tutto, ma non puoi, nessuno può. Sei mia amica Bellara e tengo ancora a te, quindi datti tregua, Irene. Meditazione sul dolore. Dicono che il dolore sia una lama affilata, crudele, immediata, ma il dolore non è una lama, è un sasso, soffocato e tenuto nascosto, e ti consuma, il tempo lo rende più piccolo minuto. Più piccolo, minuto, lo dimentichi, ne abbandoni il ricordo, dove un tempo sentivi dolore. Ora non senti più niente, ma a volte si trasforma, un messaggio, un fiore, un profumo. Il bordo smussato si ritira, si deforma, quello che si presenta ora è più affilato e seghettato che mai. Taglia ancora, si smussa ancora, poi succede di nuovo, e a differenza di un sasso c'è sempre un altro bordo seghettato. Allora, mappa. Questo qui. Amici fedeli. Tenor, una prova del velo, è andata in cerca di un amico scomparso nella foresta di Eltan, mentre si occupava di una reliquia magica. E io la dico del velo scomparsi, segui Tainor e Gus. Tainor e Gus stanno cercando un altro copatore del velo, temendo che possa essere finito nei guai nella sua missione per stabilizzare una reliquia magica. Sono andati via già da un po' e potrebbero aver bisogno di un aiuto. Ok.
We need that report Ireland was asking about.
We won't have enough Veilguards to handle this. We'll need help.
Mi posso portare a Bellara?
How did you get so good at fixing alluvians?
Oh, it's mostly a survival thing. Accidentally release a couple demons or rile up the local wildlife with misdirected magic a few times and you learn what not to do. Oh. That's a problem.
We're getting good at this.
Trouble nearby.
Stay in cover.
We're in the clear.
Sa che ci siamo.
This is where Tainor was headed. There's blight here. She didn't mention that.
Maybe she didn't know.
Appunto scarabocchiato. A chiunque trovi questo messaggio, e come sospettavo, la reliquia che dovevo cercare era corrotta, o almeno aveva dei legami con la corruzione, che mi è assalito prima che potessi accorgermene. Meno male che ho mandato indietro Tainor, non posso permettere alla corruzione di diffondersi. Troverò un modo per distruggere questo aggeggio. Forse è l'ultima cosa che faccio. Horus.
Oh, not good. That relic ended up blighting Horus.
You got it. Right.
Horus. He didn't make it. But it seems he managed to destroy the relic. Tainor and Gus must be out here somewhere. We'll keep looking. Dark spawn. I think that's Tainor. I'm so sorry, Tainor. You didn't deserve this. One more Veil Jumper to find. The tracker Gus. Let's hope we can still save him.
Leave it to me. You got it.
course.
Qui.
What's up there, by those bushes? A collar? It says Gus. Oh, wait. The tracker Taynor talked about was a nug. Oros's companion nug. Oh, let's get you home, little one.
Sì, ma stavolta faccio un viaggio rapido, Che cacchio.
I hope Taynor is all right. I haven't seen her in days. That's Gus. I wondered where he was. Haven't seen Oros or Taynor in a while either. I'm sorry. Gus was the only one I could save. Oh, creators have mercy. Poor Gus. Do you think he understands? I suppose I'll look after him now. Oros wouldn't want him to be lonely. Thank you, Rook.
Sì, ma chiudi la gabbia, se no scappa di nuovo questo maledetto. Ah, guarda l'arco che abbiamo preso. Ok. Allora, ci sono dei potenziamenti di abilità. Bene. Allora, questa è da livello 35, quindi per ora. Ok. Missione principale. I venatori erano coinvolti sia nel principio di Lucanis sia nelle prestazioni ai danni del quartiere natale di Neve, il distretto del Molo. La squadra deve indagare su questi cultisti pericolosi e assetari di potere e sul loro eventuale legame con le divinità elfiche. Va bene. Un po' troppa luce. Quindi aggiornamento su Gus. Rook, grazie ancora per aver scoperto che cosa è successo a Taynor e Oros. Gus si sta adattando alla vita senza di loro, penso. Mangia e io e gli altri a prova del velo giochiamo con lui quando è possibile. Si lamenta ancora se prova a levare il vecchio zeno di Oros dalla sua gabbia. Hai mai sentito l'urlo di un nag? È agghiacciante. Ultimamente la situazione è pessima, ma avere Gus intorno mi aiuta ad andare avanti. Fa sorridere tutti. Grazie ancora per averlo riportato a casa. Cari saluti, Sloan. L'importante è che sta bene, dai. Let's go.
The Shadow Dragons have a hideout in Docktown. We should check in, see if there's news on the Venatori.
Already?
They work fast. And with that relic case off their hands, they'll work even faster. Meet you in Docktown.
Allora, la storia finora. Quando la squadra interviene per fermare i temi del lupo, antichi mali si versano nel mondo. Qui l'avevamo già letto. Vabbè. Ombre di Virantus. Trova i laghi d'ombra nel distretto del Molo. Torna al distretto del Molo tramite il crocifero del viaggio rapido. Neva su Città Rook di cercare i laghi d'ombra nel distretto del Molo di Virantus. Il culto dei venatori sta causando problemi in città e dietro le loro recenti attività potrebbero esserci le antiche divinità elfiche. Va bene. Portiamoci Lucanis. Andiamo con l'altro, vai.
Fewer people than I expected. Let's find Asher.
Asher?
The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
Trouble in the Anvalini. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. You've had to close that entrance.
We can help. We've recently had to deal with Blight. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
Raining again.
I once heard that's because of all the magic that keeps the Archon's palace floating.
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The Shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people.
Hello.
Welcome to the shop. I'm Lorelei. Anything you need, just ask.
Sciate l'ombra più 3. Ok. Investigatrice implacabile.
Come back anytime.
I'm Hector. I watch the front. Make sure things are quiet.
Rook.
Good to meet you. Be careful out there.
Sorry, joined in.
The Anvalini should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a wall carving. Keep an eye out. Venatori. Why are they so close to the shop?
Coming at range. Death before failure.
that the wall carving you mentioned?
That's the one. There's a switch behind the serpent's head on the left.
Got it.
It's dark down here, isn't it?
Don't like the sound of that. That did it. We can get through now.
I got my property. Let's kill those shadow dragons.
Outside, guys.
I can leave this place. Head down here with us. Get them. Let them run for reinforcements.
Reinforcements. We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout. Even more Venatori? We have to take out the leaders.
Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
I know, and that worries me. At least that seems to be the last of them.
It should be safe for the shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
Licenziamenti fanno sempre comodi. Il ferro è un Magister ignoto, un ferro sigillato realizzato per ospitare uno specifico Magister Venatori, molto potente. I draghi ombra non hanno ancora rivelato il nome del Magister, hanno tutti paura, tranne uno.
There it is, the hidden entrance back into the shop.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door. Good that you're still standing. Best let Asher know.
How do the Venatori even know about the shop? Isn't it supposed to be secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn, that's different.
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. The Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
The Venatori could have magic that protects them, or worse, they could be allied somehow.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted heading towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go. Nice to see the Vipers still making waves around the city.
He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until slavery ends in Tevinter.
So the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
Those are Venatori. We're on the right track. Watch out. The Venatori have posted guards.
Before more of them come crawling out.
Made it through.
Someone's mad about their fellow... Locked. There has to be another way in. Lots of Venatori. We must be close.
This cannot be.
That's all the Venatori guarding the place. Right. Here's our way in.
Great. The Venatori are up to something. Time to break it up.
How?
We stop them, then we figure it out. They're using magic to control that darkspawn. We have to stop it.
Get them! We can't let darkspawn be released into the city! Venatori and darkspawn under their control. Stop them.
They're using magic to control that darkspawn. We have to stop it. looking good, bro. Take the shot.
Our lives are forfeit.
Got us from a distance.
They're shooting for us. We failed the dog.
That's all of the Darkspawn and Venatori. Let's search the place and figure out what they were doing.
Un avvertimento, i draghi ombra ci osservano, non lasciate avvicinare. L'esatta ubicazione del loro nascondiglio è ignota, ma utilizzano le catacombe. Mandate per l'oscuro per stanarli.
This explains the Darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs.
At least they don't know where the Shadow Dragons are. Exactly.
Missive dei Venatori. Alto comandante Lenos, è una benedizione averti come leale amico. Continua a servirci e verrai generosamente ricompensato per la gloria del nuovo Winter.
This note. Knight Commander Lenos of the Minrathous Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Damn it.
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps.
One more way the Venatori released light into our tunnels. I'll tell the other shadows.
Istruzioni rituali. Elganan ci ha benedetto con l'antica conoscenza. L'Eliquia ci permette di controllare il prole oscura mediante il loro sangue corrotto. Usatela per distruggere i nostri nemici nel suo nome. Segue un'istruzione per un rituale magico per attingere al potere della reliquia.
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
Did you find anything in there?
The risen gods taught the Venatori how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually a Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
We managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
Don't think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganan and Gillinane like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
Is there something I can do? The risen gods are my responsibility too.
It's good that you're back. You know more about the risen gods than anyone. Not surprising, since you technically set them loose in the first place.
Now, let's not dwell on past mistakes. The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
May, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
You're Magister Maevaris Talani. I watched you argue against slavery in the Magisterium, but I had no idea you were a Shadow Dragon.
I know you, don't I? Rook. They told me Varric stole you away for a job.
You know Varric?
Oh, we go way back. I'll tell you all about it sometime. If Varric asked for your help, you must be something special. Shame I missed him while he was here. I've been away, laying low after all the allegations. The Venatori fabricated a scandal and had my magisterium title stripped from me.
I'm sorry, I hadn't heard.
We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan? Why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
First Warden? Let's hope we actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
Bene, perfetto. Incarico completato, ombre di Minatus. I venatori sono al servizio delle divinità rinate, che hanno la potentissima magia che può ottenere il controllo della prova oscura. L'influenza del potere del culto si diffondono, cosa che non promette nulla di buono per Minatus e per il mondo oltre i suoi confini.
That warehouse in Venatori, traders used it before. I remember Veilguard first store.
Allora, nuovo livello di esplorazione sbloccato, distretto del mondo, è disponibile un nuovo livello di esplorazione. Torna in questo punto tramite la mappa del mondo che ovviamente a crocevia per esplorare e completare le missioni di tutti. Essenza dell'arma. Allora.
Spotted any more darkspawn?
Not close to the shop, but we're keeping alert. We haven't seen the end of them.
How did you join the Shadow Dragons?
Helped make the Templars look the other way when there was a slave rebellion going down. Turned out that the Viper was helping. He brought me on.
That Venatori stunt with the Darkspawn has me dreading what's to come.
You and me both.
They're telling us to watch out for Darkspawn.
Will we get any help from the Grey Warden?
I imagine the Grey Wardens have their hands full elsewhere.
Studio sui lamparardi. Ricordo forse il momento in cui i lamparardi non portavano i messaggi città che i fantastici costrutti magici. Sembrano non essere praticamente legati al palazzo, di certo non sono ai venatori, anzi sembrano evitare attivamente il culto. Ne ho persino visto uno che bruciava i loro opuscoli. Dove vengono? E poi, una mia impressione, ultimamente ci sono molti più lamparardi in giro.
But what if the Darkspawn come back?
I'll stand in the doorway and make them scatter.
Don't touch the treasure.
Everyone loves treasure.
Seriously, do I know you from somewhere?
There's so much magic in Minrathis. It's almost all you see at first. But it's also just full of people trying to live their lives, like everywhere else.
With a lot more excitement lately.
They're good, right? Oh, easy.
How do the Venatori keep the blight from infecting their own?
A candle hop. They carry messages through the city. Is this for us? Strange. He wants us to find more.
Do Templars really not have authority over mages in Tevinter? What happens if there's blood magic? What do they do?
Depends on the Templar. Depends on who's bought their loyalty.
What do you do when the authorities can't be trusted to do the right thing?
That's how I keep busy.
Demons!
Now there's a nice shot.
right now for our masters! The gods want more!
Ready. Now that was something. Made it through that one.
Ma questo che mi ha fatto aprire qua, però vabbè.
Read the notes on the Circle Road case?
The murdered Magister's aide? Killed with an arrow instead of magic. Hard to get an angle like that.
It is. Where would you take it from?
I don't know the place that well, but there's a tower not far that would get a clean shot. And good cover.
But if you were angry and in a hurry, if the shot...
Souls alone as the light left. I was there, less alone.
You're a spirit of compassion.
My own name, but one of theirs. 3 I've found, felled by demon claws, murdered. A connection I cannot see. I have impressions, but if I learn more, answers might unfold. This one, green against grey stone. Rain, nourish, how she watched it bloom. Find who she was.
We've got a trail. We just need to follow it.
Pagina strappata da un diario. La voce era vera, quella nelle ombre. Si sentiva anche lo stesso odore dell'ultima volta. Nebbia e cannella bruciata. E sa anche dei soldi, dei debiti. Che dovrei fare? Il tempo è ancora chiuso. Come ne esco? La voce mi ha fatto delle promesse e io non ce la faccio più. Diario nel giardino di Ortensia. Semi, terra, altri debiti, ma posso farcela più. Che ne pensassi prima. Che. Ho solo bisogno di tempo per ricrescere. Presto arriveranno le prime fioriture. E quando accade tutto è più bello. I fiori accesi e le foglie verdi sono così vivaci vicino alla pietra grigia. Tutti abbiamo bisogno di tempo per crescere.
Hortensia. She was a gardener.
Green against grey. In debt, desperate. But still found hope. There are others. I would know more of them.
You got it.
That cheese looks good. I should get some to take back. Ooh, we can have it with toast and apples.
Another demon killing.
We need to get them away.
Spirit of compassion. And another murder victim.
This one. A roof denied. Eyes skim over. Yet a world smudged in shadow. So beautiful. Find who he was.
We've got a trail. Let's go.
Disegna capocina del mercato, un'illustrazione dettagliata di uno dei mercanti distretto nel molo. Ci sono più ombre che persone tra la folla. Un uomo piange in un angolo, ma nessuno non nota eccetto le ombre. Il disegno non è firmato. Un illustratore dettagliato di demoni che trascinano le cellule volanti ed ombre, una figura viene lasciata indietro, una vittima con una spada conficcata nel cuore, altri civili fuggono dalla scena in preda a terrore, mentre la paura si diffonde nella città. Il disegno non è firmato. Disegna capocina di un tetto, un'illustrazione dettagliata di un tetto di distretto del molo, un'ombra minacciosa incombe sullo sfondo, ma non nel disegno che le ha alle spalle. Come pozzo illuminato di un'alba che spunta tra la nebbia, in calce c'è la firma dell'artista Evante.
Charcoal drawings by someone named Evander.
A world smudged in shadow. He drew Docktown's darkness, but also its light. A faint connection begins to bind them. We must find the third.
It looks like another victim. We need to chase this down.
No!
Ready if you are.
Compassion?
This one. Curiosity undimmed. Just one more answer. Truth and story beneath the ruins. Find who he was. I will find you then.
Dio era anonimo. Di giorno prova a lavorare, ma è difficile concentrarsi, difficile non pensarci. Di notte sento un sussurro. Chi parla non vuole uscire dalla nebbia. Non riesco a sentire l'altro. Sa di cannella bruciata. Ha detto di potermi aiutare con le ricerche e Sibyl. Non so se posso farci senza alcun aiuto. Non voglio che il nostro sogno muoia. Tu cosa faresti?
And another Venerable altar.
Lettera mai spedita. Sibyl, avevamo ragione. È sicuro, qui c'è tantissimo altro, tantissimo da imparare. Lo scopriremo insieme. La lettera continua con una grafa più mossa. Però non sarà così, vero? I demoni che ti hanno preso. E io come faccio? Senza un aiuto? Come facevi a far sembrare tutto possibile, Sibyl? Io non ne sono capace. Metà di Marcus erudito. La statua del lupo ha subito un cambiamento di energie magiche circostanti. Io non ho la certezza. E significa sicuramente qualcosa. C'è sotto molto altro rispetto a quanto non avevo riscontrato. Verità che non vediamo. E proprio come diceva Sibyl, sono le sepoltre nelle rovine. Non lasciare che il nostro operato venga corrotto. Continuerò questo lavoro per lei.
Property of Marcus, scholar.
Story beneath the ruins. Fear for the future. And yet, he continued. For himself and for her. All those I found, I held a hand as the light left.
Do you know something about the murder victims? What connected them?
Each was desperate. Each heard a whisper that tempted them. And each turned away. They defied the one who called them. The demons we saw were merely minions. Too late for these. But now I can watch and protect others. Something larger stirs, calling the desperate. I cannot see what. No, the hope you bring Dogtown thwarts it, and may you continue.
Beh. Mettiamoci quest'altro punticino. Facciamo 5 punti e poi possiamo anche passare all'altro. Perfetto. se di così va bene, però.
Company, get ready.
And another Fenarel altar.
Stud Ertemiel. Appena il Giper sopravviene a Logora, è inverno, gli discepoli di Lusakan proseguono nelle loro faide con i sacerdoti di Uttemiel riguardo ai piani. Ora invece di uno scudo per la città creato secondo le specifiche della divinità della bellezza. I sacerdoti della notte dicono che la fortezza celeste sia trasformata per scatenare una forza travolgente. Perché difendersi da coloro che sono di là del mare, quando invece possiamo distruggerli? I discepoli della bellezza, anime gentili, spesso scelte per l'ingegno e la creatività, tremando dinanzi alla potenza di Lusakan, si sono arresi. Così noi costruttori ci ritroviamo a setacciare le profondità delle antiche catacombe, alla ricerca della perduta magia elfica per soddisfare le esigenze della notte. Che i dei abbiano pietà quando finirà questo supplizio. Yes. Allora, proviamo ad andare.
Read the notes on the Circle Road case?
The murdered Magister's aide? Killed with an...
I recall the tape. Anderson got snapped on the back of the right.
well anyway. You read the notes on the Circle Road case?
The murdered Magister's aide? Killed with an arrow instead of magic. Hard to get an angle like that.
It is. Where would you take it from?
I don't know the place that well, but there's a tower not far that would get a clean shot. And good cover.
But if you were angry and in a hurry, if the shot were more lucky than planned.
Well, there's that bridge.
Messaggio preoccupato. Daran ha detto di avere un accordo che avrebbe tenuto d'occhio. Vogliamo ha detto che potevo procurarlo anche a me. Niente sbattimenti in giro, né problemi con i demoni. Per giunta, l'ultima parte l'ha detta in modo un po' strano di pensarci. Però ha prestato i piedi alle catene fin troppe volte. Non può essere stato con loro. Ma allora, con chi ha parlato?
Got through that.
Still getting over demons pouring from the sky. Oh, what's next?
The Magisterium explain why.
I am Jowen Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. You're a shadow dragon, I hear. A criminal organization of Tevinter insurgents. I was not surprised to learn that you are wanted for numerous offenses, including theft, murder, and wanton destruction of property.
Theft? You mean rescuing enslaved people? Murder? You mean the Venatori cultists who enslaved those people?
And destruction of property?
Just felt like it.
Fine. All I want to know is how a Minrathous crook unleashed the Blight.
We've been tracking a mage named Solus. He's actually several thousand years old. In Elven mythology, he's known as Fen'Harel, the Dreadwolf, god of lies.
That is a number of titles.
Well, Fen'Harel is Elven for Dreadwolf, so that one only counts as one. But yeah, you're not wrong. Anyway, he wanted to tear down the Veil and restore the ancient Elven Empire. We stopped his ritual.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
Right, but it all ties together. See, when we disrupted the ritual, Solus got trapped in the Fade. But two of the Elven gods got out. Elganon and Gillenane, we think. And they're blighted.
Why would Elven gods be blighted?
The ancient Elven gods used the Blight. That's why Solus imprisoned them. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
No, please. You can't do that.
I assure you, I can.
I don't know how much time we have. The gods are doing something with the Blight. We need to stop them.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your deranged conspiracy theories. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941 Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded girl?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
Seems upset. Was it something I said?
Ok, si era scaricato il microfono. Un attimo solo.
Magister Parvus, your timing is impeccable.
Well, a flawless entrance, I'd say.
Thanks for the rescue. I don't think I could have survived a Grey Warden prison.
A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Maevaris Talani, of the Shadow Dragons.
The very same.
I've heard other Shadows talk about you, but your relation to us was never entirely clear to me. You one of us, or just a powerful ally?
Ah, that depends on your point of view. Perhaps you've heard of the Lucerni.
Lightbringers. A political faction pushing for change in Tevinter.
Started by Maevaris and I, yes. After she was framed for treason, the faction was dissolved, ostensibly. Maevaris Talani is not a woman who surrenders easily. She just took the Lucerni underground.
Oh, bring the light.
She protected me. Kept my name spotless so I could remain in the Magisterium as her eyes and ears. So, one of you, or just an ally? Which do you think?
So, now what? The first Warden tried to have me locked up. I need the Wardens on my side.
Jowen Glastrom is not the Order. He's more politician than Warden. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Only the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own. Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.